everyone, welcome back to the episode 2 of this story. This is going to be the last episode. Jungkook, only the ones in love with sweet things, then blushed and looked down at his cup. Then thank you for last night. Jungkook, don't thank me. It's my job to protect you. Then raised his eyebrows slowly, not because I'm your responsibility, right? Jungkook stepped a bit closer, brushing a strand of hair behind Taeyoung's ear. Jungkook, no, because you're mine. Taeyoung's heart raced. Taeyoung, I didn't answer last night because about your feelings. Jungkook nodded softly. You don't have to. Taeyoung smiled a little, but I want to. Jungkook froze. Taeyoung, I don't know if it's love yet, but it's something deep and warm, like a feeling I don't want to lose. He took Jungkook's hand and placed it over his chest. When I'm with you, I feel safe even when the world is scary. Jungkook looked like he might cry. Jungkook, that's all I needed to hear. Meanwhile, unknown location. Man stood in front of a wall full of photographs. Taeyoung's face was pinned in the center region of the man is Mark Minbo. Jeon Jungkook, let's see what happens when I take away the only light in your cursed life. He lit a match and held it to one of the photos. It crawled and blackened with fire. Jeon mentioned 1 week after the panic attack. Taeyoung sat cross-legged on Jungkook's massive bed, wearing an oversized white sweater and sipping warm tea. He had gotten used to Jungkook's routine. He left early and came back late, but tonight felt different. Jungkook entered the room quietly, shutting the door behind him. Jungkook, we need to talk. Taeyoung blinked up at him, a little nervous. Is everything okay? Jungkook walked over, knelt in front of him, gently taking Taeyoung's hand in his. Jungkook, want to marry you? Taeyoung blinked. What? Jungkook, not right now. Not for real, just pretended. Taeyoung pretended to get married. Jungkook exhaled slowly. Jungkook, Minbo is watching us. He wants to hurt me, and I know the best way to pull him out of hiding. Jungkook looked into Taeyoung's wide, confused eyes. Jungkook, if he thinks I am distracted by you getting married, he will come. Taeyoung hesitated, so I am a bit. Jungkook quickly shook his head. Jungkook, no, you are my shield. The illusion, but I will never let you endanger. He squeezed Taeyoung's hand gently. Jungkook, I swear on my life, nothing will touch you. Taeyoung looked down, chewing his lips. A few days later, the grand villa, the countryside villa, stood between hills and flower field, guarded, remote, hidden from the world. Taeyoung stood by the balcony, the cold breeze brushing through his brown hair, staring at the messy, misty trees. Behind him, Jungkook wrapped an arm swirled around his shoulders. Jungkook, you okay? Taeyoung nodded, just thinking. Jungkook leaned on the rail behind him. Taeyoung, I know I said I will help you with this plan, but it still scares me. Jungkook placed a kiss on Taeyoung's temple. Jungkook, that's why I am going to keep you far from it. Namjoon Hoseok and I will handle the rest. Same time, his secret Mafia meeting. Minbo was watching a video clip of Taeyoung in a flower field. Minbo, wedding the mighty Jungkook has gone soft for a boy. He is Mark Minbo. Time to crash this party. Exactly as Jungkook predicted, wedding day hidden. He helped fix his sleeves, teasing, "You are seriously going about along with this a fake marriage thing? It's to protect him, and I'm not sure if it's fake anymore." Yoongi writes, "Bro, Yoongi, you love him." Taeyang looked down. Taeyang, "Not sure what to call it yet, but I know I want to stay." Meanwhile, Jungkook's final plan. Jungkook adjusted his cufflinks as Namjoon whispered through the earpiece, "Namjoon, he took the bait. Meanwhile, men are headed here." Jungkook smiled. Jungkook, "Perfect position. The snipers. We end this today." Wedding venue, decorated garden. Taeyang walked down the stairs slowly, heart pounding. There were only a few people around. God, Yoongi herself, Namjoon, but in that moment he felt real. The way Jungkook looked at him like he was the only light in the whole thing. Is this really just pretended? They stood together, exchanging soft words, fair words. But Jungkook's hand trembled slightly as he held Taeyang's. "Jungkook, you look like a dream angel." Taeyang blushed. "You don't look like too bad yourself." They smiled, but behind the ceremony, chaos began. Hidden edge of the venue, Minbo arrived with 10 men guns down. Minbo, "Let's see how long Jungkook plays groom when his little flower blades." But Jungkook was already waiting. Gunfire erupted from all the directions. Jungkook men emerged from shadows, guns Minbo tried to run, but Jungkook catch him. "Jungkook, this time I make sure you stay dead." Without hesitation, Jungkook pulled his trigger. The last threat to his peace eliminated. Later that night, the beloved bedroom, Taeyang sat on the bed in silence. His hands trembled. Hands were still trembling slightly, even though he never saw the fight. The door creaked and Jungkook entered silently. He sat beside Taeyang, placed his gun on the table. He removed his coat and leaned down. Back, Jungkook is sober. Taeyang looked at him quietly. "Taeyang, you killed him, didn't you?" Jungkook didn't lie. Jungkook, "Yes." Taeyang swelled. "You did it to protect me." Jungkook looked down. Jungkook, "I told you before, you are the only thing I care about. I would burn the world if someone tried to touch you." Taeyang's eyes welled up. "Taeyang, why me?" Jungkook, "Why are you this gentle only with me?" Jungkook turned towards him slowly, pressing his fingers along Taeyang's cheek. Jungkook, "Because you are the only person who ever looked at me without fear, without judgment." He took Taeyang's hand and placed it over his heart. "Jungkook, you don't even know what you did to me. I never believed in softness until you." Then there was a long pause, and then Jungkook leaned in, brushing his lips softly against Taeyang's, not like the last time. This kiss was slow, gentle, and full of longing. When he pulled back, his forehead rested against Taeyang's. "Jungkook, I know this started as a plan, but I bet it will be real. I want us to be real." Taeyang's eyes were wet, but he didn't. He nodded slowly. "Taeyang, I wanted to." They held each other for a longer time that night. No gunfire, no threats, just hearts beating against each other. The next morning, Villa Garden, Taeyang stood barefoot in the grass, picking daisies. Jungkook walked over with 2 mugs of warm tea. Jungkook picking flowers again. Taeyang smiled softly. "Maybe I will press them into our wedding book." Jungkook writes, "And bro, wedding book?" Taeyang blushed. "You said you want it to be real someday, right?" Jungkook lunged, pulling Taeyang into his arms. Jungkook, "Then I will marry you for real, with no plan, no guns, just vows and kisses." Taeyang smiled against his chest. Taeyang, "And cake, don't forget cake." Jungkook laughed, "A mountain of it." Morning 8. the villa. Then sat on the couch with a big notebook in his lap, rolling a flower. Jungkook came out of bathroom, drying his hair with the towel. Jungkook, what are you doing, baby? Thinking. Jungkook, narrowing his eyes, amused, dangerous. Then pouting, yeah, I'm serious. Jungkook walk over, lean down, kissing his pout. Jungkook, tell me, by his lips, nervous but determined. I want to marry you. For real? Jungkook froze. Jungkook, what? Voice was small but steady. When we did that fake wedding, it felt warm, special. I want to feel that again. But for real, Jungkook blinked. Heart steady, suddenly pounding. You don't have to say yes right now. I know maybe it's too early or one week later, real wedding ceremony. It was soft, small, and beautiful. Only close friends Namjoon, Jin, Youngie Jin, Hoseok, Namjoon, and a few trusted men. They were cream silk handbag, delicate embroidery linking the sleeves. Jungkook wore black and gold heels. Mafia rings removed for the moment. Jungkook voice trembling slightly during the war. Jungkook, I promise to protect you with my life, to never hurt you, to always return to you no matter how dark the world becomes. Taehyung, bright eyes and smiling softly, said, Taehyung, I promise to stay with you, to wait for you, to love you even when you are grumpy. Everyone laughed, including Jungkook. Jungkook, I will never be grumpy with you. Jimin whispered to Youngie, please see how long that lasted. Youngie is not a wedding night evening. Taehyung was brushing his hair in the mirror when Jimin barged into the honeymoon suit, dramatic as always. Jimin, you are really married now, huh? Taehyung turned, smiling. Taehyung, yeah, it feels real. Really pretty inside, like warm candy. Jimin laughed, beside him on the bed. Jimin, come, I came to talk to you before Jungkook does something. Taehyung blinked. Taehyung, anything? Jimin paused, clearing his throat. Jimin, you know, tonight it's your wedding night. Yeah, I know. We sleep together now. Jimin, not just sleep. Taehyung tattled his head, confused. Taehyung, like a sleepover. Jungkook, Taehyung, do they hug really long? Jimin, yeah, but more. Taehyung kissed for hours. Jimin, also yes, but Taehyung eat chocolates together. Jimin, Taehyung built Legos. Jimin groaned and fell back on the bed. Jimin, you're impossible. Taehyung crawled over and stared at him. Taehyung, is it something naughty? Jimin, yes. Taehyung, does it hurt? Jimin, well, Taehyung, does it involve handcuffs? I saw some in Jungkook's drawer. Jimin choked. Jimin, what? Taehyung nodded innocently. Taehyung, yeah, metal ones. They are shiny. Do people wear those while kissing? Jimin scrambled up, face red. Jimin, okay, I'm done. Taehyung blinked. Why? Jimin, grabbing his bag dramatically. Jimin, because I can't talk about and kissing with the literally baby dear. As he opened the door to leave, Jungkook was standing there, one brow raised. Jungkook handcuffed. Jimin smiled. Jimin, good luck tonight, husband. He winked at Jungkook and disappeared. Later, inside the room, Taehyung sat on the bed, looking adorable in his silk pajamas. Jungkook entered after locking every door and window in the villa. extra safe tonight. Jungkook, you okay? Taehyung nodded. Jimin tried to tell me something, but he got shy. Jungkook clenches. Jungkook, what did he say? He said something naughty might happen tonight. Jungkook smiled. Jungkook, do you want something naughty to happen? Taehyung blinked and blushed. Taehyung, only if you are not grumpy about it. Jungkook laughed, leaning in and kissed his nose. Jungkook, I could never be grumpy with you. He crawled onto the bed beside him and pulled him into his chest. Jungkook, we don't have to do anything tonight. Just sleep, cuddle, and talk. Taehyung smiled, heart-warm. Taehyung, can I ask something? Jungkook, anything. Taehyung, why do you love me so much? Jungkook wrapped his arm tightly. Jungkook, because you are the only soft thing I have ever touched. Without breaking. Taehyung, you don't break me, you heal me. Jungkook kissed his forehead. Jungkook, you saved me. Midnight soft breeze. Taehyung was curled up in Jungkook's arms, sleeping peacefully. Jungkook stared at the ceiling, one hand brushing Taehyung's hair, the other resting on his breast. Jungkook whispered, I used to think I didn't deserve this, but now I want to protect this. You, us, outside the window, moonlight spilled into the room. Inside, two people lied side by side, one dangerous, one innocent, but tangled together they were always meant to be. Evening mentioned our house was quiet. Taehyung had decided to visit Jimin, wanting to show him a painting he made during the honeymoon. It was of two people under one umbrella holding hands. Jimin would love it. As Taehyung reached the room floor, he passed Young's room and paused. Strange sounds, whimpers, breathless kisses, a soft something hitting the wall lightly. Taehyung blinked, innocently wide eyes and confused. Is someone crying? Are they watching a sad movie? He knocked on the door gently. Taehyung, Jimina, Hyung, no answer. Taehyung, Young, are you okay? Still no answer. He tried to the door knob, but it was locked from inside. Then a very clear voice, Jimin's voice, Jimin, Yoongi, don't, there. Taehyung blinked again, red color. Inside their room, Jungkook was on the couch, going through some files. When the door burst open, Taehyung ran in and shut the door. Chest open, Jungkook raised an eyebrow. Jungkook, baby, what happened? Taehyung stood in front of him, nervous, freezing with his lips. Jungkook hummed. Taehyung looked down. Taehyung, I went to meet Jiminy Young, but the door was locked and Jungkook lunged. You heard them? Taehyung whispered. They were making weird sounds. Jungkook laughed out loud. This time Jungkook got. You are really too pure, Taehyung. Tell me what they were doing. Jungkook paused, the smile still on his face. Jungkook, are you sure? Taehyung nodded eagerly. Taehyung, yes, I want to know. I want to feel it too. Jungkook laughed offended. Jungkook, there. Taehyung stepped closer, holding Jungkook's shirt. Taehyung, please. Jungkook, it's not like painting or cuddling, baby. It might hurt a little. Taehyung, you will be gentle, right? Jungkook curved his cheek, his heart twisted with love and desire. Jungkook always. The night bedroom. The room was dimly lit. Warm orange light were from the lamps washed over the white sheets. Jungkook undressed slowly, carefully. Each touch, every whisper, gentle and patient. He kissed Taehyung's forehead, eyes, nose, and lips again and again. Jungkook Tell me if you want to stop anytime. Then I trust you. Jungkook guided him to soothing words. With soothing words, showing him slowly what love could mean physically, emotionally, spiritually. There were moments Taehyung whimpered or clenched Jungkook's hand tightly, and Jungkook would kiss him hard, whispering, "Jungkook, I have got you. You are mine. You are safe." By the time it ended, Taehyung was wrapped in blanket, chest on Jungkook's, his legs tangled around him like wings. He was dizzy, breathless, laughed. They were mumbling, so that's what they were doing. Jungkook clenched, pushing back his damp hair. Jungkook, but don't think about Jimin or Yoongi now. Taehyung, never again. I only want you. Next morning, the morning sunlight, Taehyung woke up alone. He tried to sit up and fell back down immediately with a dramatic row. Taehyung growing, Jungkook cookie and broken. The door opened. Jungkook walked in with breakfast tray and a big grin. Jungkook, good morning, baby. Taehyung gave him a deadly glare. Taehyung, I can't walk, I can't move. You ruined me, Jungkook. You asked for it, Taehyung. I thought it would be like a warm hug. You didn't want me enough. Jungkook set the tray down and crumbled onto the bed, kissing his forehead. Jungkook, next time I will give you a full PowerPoint presentation before we start. Taehyung smashed his chest lightly. Taehyung, no next time. Jungkook, liar. You clung to me like a cola. Taehyung blushed. Taehyung, shut up. Jungkook kissed his pout. Jungkook, let's just stay in the bed all day. Taehyung grumbled, crawling into him. Taehyung, you better feed me. I am a wounded angel. Jungkook, my angel. Few days later, rooftop garden. Taehyung was walking better, so still slow. Jungkook helped him sit on the garden bench. Thank you. Jungkook held his hand and smiled. Jungkook, thank you for letting me love you in all ways. Even if I stay this innocent forever, Jungkook, even then I will protect that innocence forever. They kissed under the blue sky, two souls from two very different worlds, yet helplessly, endlessly bound together. The end. Everyone, how was it? Comment me down. If you also have any request, please let me know. I will try to work on it, and whatever requests are pending, I am working on it. So please be patient. I will upload it soon. See you again. Bye. Love you. Bye.